Hey HubSpotters, it's Caleb with Celerant. Today we're going to cover the basics of workflows and how to create simple automation that can help you increase efficiency in your revenue operation. First off, what are workflows? HubSpot workflows are an automation tool that streamlines marketing, sales, and service processes by executing specific CRM actions based on set conditions or triggers. These workflows enable businesses to streamline and automate repetitive tasks, manage customer interactions, and nurture leads more effectively. So let's navigate to the Workflows tool in HubSpot. On your left sidebar, go to Automations and click Workflows. At the top right, click the orange Create Workflow button. You can choose to create from a set number of templates that HubSpot provides, or you can choose to create from scratch, which we'll be doing today. There are several types of workflows that can trigger based off different objects. For example, contact, company, or deal objects. There are many more options, and you can also execute workflows on a schedule or on a specific date. Whenever you're deciding what type of workflow you need to create, think of which object you want to enroll based on your triggers. Are you wanting to enroll contacts, companies, deals? For the purpose of this video, we'll be enrolling contacts. And I'm going to create this blank workflow from scratch. When creating a workflow, think of it in terms of cause and event. What cause occurs that triggers the event? For an example here, I want my workflow to create a task to prep for a meeting anytime that contact books a meeting. Here, my cause or trigger would be meeting booked, and the effect or action would be to create a task. The first thing we need to set up is our cause or our trigger. To set up a trigger, we'll click this orange Set Up Triggers button. You'll see that we have a few different options here. We can select when an event occurs, like when a form is submitted. We can select when a filter criteria is met, like when a data property meets a certain value, or we can select based on a schedule. For the technical people in the room, you can also trigger based off of webhooks, but we won't be covering that today. Our cause is a meeting booked, so that would fall under when an event occurs. Our criteria options pop up here, and we are going to look for meeting booked. Once we select meeting booked on this box, we'll click Done, and we will save the trigger. Okay, now that we have our cause, we need to add our effect. We're going to click the gray plus button, and again, we'll be presented with a slew of different options. I'll cover some of these options in a separate video about workflows, but for now, just know you have options to execute various actions such as communications, CRM actions, marketing, and data ops if you have Operations Hub. Feel free to explore these options at your own leisure, but creating a task is a CRM option, so you can find that under the CRM category. Here is where we'll fill in the information for our task to be created. We'll enter the title, which in this case, we want it to be prep for meeting. We'll enter our type, which is a to-do. We can enter in a custom due date or have it due immediately, which we're going to do immediately for this case. And we can send ourselves some email reminders. And add any notes. Okay. We'll also want to make sure they're associated with any relevant records. If you have task queues, you can assign it to a task queue, assign a priority, and choose an owner. Once we're done with that, we will click Save. We'll make sure to go up here and name our workflow. Enter in a description. And save. Okay, so once you're ready to publish, you can click Review and Publish and go through your enrollment details. So we'll double check our enrollment criteria. If you want contacts to unenroll, you can select different criteria here. Whether or not contacts can re-enroll. In this case, we actually do want contacts to re-enroll just in case they set up multiple meetings. So let's click Edit Re-enrollment, and we'll turn that on and save. We can check our timing and notifications. Our connections, so this is where it may affect other areas in your CRM. So here under properties, we see that contact owner is involved in this workflow. And then finally, review the final details. We'll turn it on. And now, anytime a contact books a meeting, we will get a task to prep for the meeting. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our other How to Hub videos.